The chosen of Andraste, a blessed hero sent to save us all.
Am I riding in on a shining steed?
I would have suggested a griffon, but sadly they're extinct. Joke as you will, posturing is necessary. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
The way he talks is like poetry. It was the thing that drew me to him the first time I played, which is why he was my first romance. I wish I could say more on that, but I can't.
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
He has very light-haired eyebrows. Maybe he has blonde hair. That would be interesting. I would never picture him with blonde hair, but it kind of suits him.
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
I imagine you find some amazing things in there, alongside all the demons.
Exactly. It is occasionally dangerous, yes. But more often it's just sad to see what has been lost. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay there. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces in the middle of a mage rebellion. Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
Oh. I don't know. I wouldn't flirt with him yet, so I'm not gonna. Let's hope that doesn't, prevent me from romancing him at all. I don't like any of the answers, but I wouldn't say this because first, I'm a no one, and second, I have no reason to act like this with him.
Cassandra trusts you. She won't let anyone put you into a circle against your will.
Thank you. I appreciate the thought. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
There's nothing. Apothecary. Find recipes. Oh, I'm not gonna read this. Look.
Tessa said to check with you to make sure these are safe to serve.
They're fine. Nobody will take sick as long as she boils them right. Smart woman for asking, though.
Patient observations, day 2. Pulse normal. Breathing normal. Still unresponsive. Careful drop feed of prep. Elfroot extract to hasten her recovery. A lot of thrashing. Mutters about too many eyes. Something about the grey. Encouraging? Too many eyes. Look at this. This is so... cozy, so homey.
Look who's back from the dead. Again.
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making knows where, though. So, you're welcome.
I didn't realize. Thank you.
Yeah, well, you can pay me back by fixing the world. Name's Adan. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
How are your people holding up?
There's no shortage of work. That's for damn sure.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
Farewell.
Are we going to the university of the Chantry? For the hell of the
Eclipsed in the eye of the empire of we Orlesians. Empress of fire, what season may come, we fight for the day you restore our heart and bring us to glory.
Right, that's why.
We are
Can I get you anything?
What can you tell me about this area?
Adan is Haven's apothecary. He's been making potions and tending to the wounded as best he can. Harris is the Inquisition's smith. Whatever he can make you, Thren, the quartermaster, can probably find. And for anything fancier, you can try buying from Segret. His prices aren't too high. Yeah. Oh, there's also Minave. He studies beasts and things, so I understand.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Oh, no. I'm not reading anything. But I am looting. Oh, Varric. Talk later. I would rather fight right now.
When will you be able to get us the craft?
If you're here to
supplies we
clean,
need?
Hess can get you a bucket and a broom. Anyone calls you knife here, come to me. Oh, you're her. Thren. Inquisition quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
How does someone end up as quartermaster for the Inquisition?
I served for Eldon under Ten Loghain MacTier, best commanding officer this world has ever seen. After they all turned on him at Denerim, though, there wasn't much use for people who held that opinion. Queen Honora offered my services to the Inquisition. It was a kindness. She knew I supported her father and got me away from the political garbage.
So, unpopular opinion, I love Loghain.
I understand Loghain joined the Grey Wardens after the Blight ended.
Yes, a mercy, people called it. Serving the Order, they say he betrayed. He could have led Ferelden to greatness. Instead, he lives in exile, fighting Darkspawn until the day he dies. Can I help you with something?
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
Wait.
If you find anything we... Can I help you with something?
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site. Maybe Harriet can get our troops better weapons. Make her go with you.
Does it trouble you?
I just wish I knew what it was, or how I got it.
We will find out. What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Couldn't that kind of power just make things worse?
And people call me a pessimist.
I'm just being cautious.
May I present Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Such as they are. We lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
Anderan Atishan.
You speak Elven?
You just hardly hear me of it, I'm afraid.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
That's an impressive bunch of titles.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
I would contact both. I would put both to use.
Can't you simply ignore them?
If only that were possible.
Some are calling you, a Dalish elf, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading...
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
It's a little unsettling.
I'm sure the Chantry would agree.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign.
And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
They aren't more concerned about the breach, the real threat.
They do know it's a threat, they just don't think we can stop it.
The Chantry is telling everyone you'll make it worse.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far, and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
She's asked for me. You don't think that could be an ambush?
I doubt it. From what I know of her, she's a kind soul, and not the sort to involve herself in violence. You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the Hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
We avoided the fighting as best we could. It's every bit as bad as we'd feared. The apostates are mad, attacking everything. Attacking anything that moves. And it appears that the Templars here aren't following anyone's orders any longer. We located Mother Giselle and are trying to protect her, but she refuses to leave the refugees until we've ensured their safety. That will be hard to do without troops to push the apostates and Templars out of the area. Commander Cullen asked me to make inquiries? To make inquiries of Master Dennett, a retired horseman of Redcliffe, who lives in the area. We tried to contact him about obtaining better horses for the Inquisition, but we've been unable to get it through the fighting. Lee Scout Harding. Alright, oh, that's a lot of operations. The Tairn of Highever, to whom it concerns, the Tairner of Highever, I don't know how it's pronounced, wishes to convey our deepest sympathies to the death of Divine Justinia V. The Most Holy was incomparable in her wisdom and dedication to peace, and we had high hopes that her conclave would succeed. We will hold a vigil in Highever in remembrance of Justinia, and cordially invite the Inquisition to attend. Sincerely, Tairn Fergus Cusland. I would make it personal through Leliana.
Let's see what we have.
Sister Leliana, thank you for your kind words. I understand the Inquisition cannot be delayed from the grave task ahead, but it was good to know that you were with us in spirit, honoring our beloved Divine. Sincerely, Tairn Fergus Cusland. Herald, your Inquisition says it's for order against chaos, reason in darkness. If you stand by this, come forth and drive the heretics from my lands. They claim to be refugees, but I have seen elves and apostates among them. Filthy savages tearing at our roots. Our monarch refuses to send forth armies, and my own knights were decimated at the conclave. I require your aid to return peace to my lands. Prove your loyalty, and I will see you richly rewarded for your faith. Praise the light, Lord Kildarn of Ferelden. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I would support the refugees.
All right.
Commander Cullen, am I to understand you are in charge of the soldiers trampling on my lawns, providing food and refuge to the scrabble of filth burrowing into my land? A plague on you, sir, for spitting in the face of an honest petitioner, for taking advantage of my distress. Did my wretched neighbor, Bantraft, whisper in your ear? Tell me what he paid you so that I may at least know the price of treachery, sir. My only consolation is that a few of the rank and file have gone to join your farce of an inquisition. In bitterest disgust, Lord Kildarn. Sorry, dude. Clan Lavalon offers greetings to the Inquisition and wishes it well in sealing the breach that has opened in the sky, while some Dalish clans hate humans and wish nothing to do with them. Clan Lavalon has always dealt fairly with all and wished only for peace. That said, we have on occasion been forced to defend ourselves from those who saw us only as potential victims. It has come to our attention that a member of our clan is being held captive by your Inquisition. She went to the Conclave only to observe the peace talks between your mages and Templars, and we find it highly unlikely that she intentionally violated your customs. If she has been charged with a crime, we would appreciate hearing of it. If not, it would ease our concerns to hear from her to know that she remains with the Inquisition of her own will. We await your reply, Keeper Estimatorial Lavalon. Ah, I managed to say it! Yeah, the Dalish respect deeds, not words. Let my elven agents deliver something the clan needs as show of good faith. Dalen, Andaranatishan, it does my heart well to hear that you are safe. Our clan was visited by members of the Inquisition who spoke persuasively of the good work you are doing, as well as the fairness with which our kind have been treated by the Inquisition itself. You know that Clan Lavalon has little by the way of gold, but I gave the messengers some of our healing herbs, as Sileis blessed us with abundance in our recent foraging. We would be a distraction if we came to the Inquisition itself, our hunters arguing with the humans as they easily do. Nevertheless, if you need aid, send word, and we are with you. The Red Shiral. Thank you. I'm gonna do these later because I'm not in the mood for reading. I just wanna fight. Nope.
You built for them the Golden City, the center of all creation. And for a time you dwelled among them, watched over them, as a gardener watches the earth for the first signs of life.
Did she yawn? Same. Oh, did you see all the codex entries I'll have to read? Let's see. Alright. Map here. fine. Good. Didn't I already loot here? Yeah. Oh, it disappeared.
Then the Golden City.
How could that great breach not have been caused by the mages?
It is reasonable to believe that magic was involved, but we cannot assume it was the rebels. How many powerful mages died at the Conclave Scout Palain? How would those deaths benefit the rebels?
I'm not sure.
Good. Now you're thinking. That's a start.
Oh, I like her.
Anyway.
You may call me Charter, Scout Palain. Now lower your voice. Your report is not for the world at large.
Interesting. Okay. Of course I'm gonna use it. It's only gonna be better than what I have for a little bit anyway. Oh, look at this. Nah. I love it. It's the hat I'm laughing at, otherwise it's kind of cool. Wait. I love how he looks like a bundle. Yeah, I prefer this. Oh, we have accessories as well.
Still wants to know if you have any.
Oh damn, Did I give Cassandra weapons? I don't think I did. There you go. Her helmet is so large. Wait. No. That's adorable.
Empress Celine.
Where am I going? I just wanna fight. Just a little bit. I wish these stuck around so I could read them. If I start, it's gonna load before. Okay, Pride Demon. The most powerful demons yet encountered are the Pride Demons, perhaps because they, among their kind, most resemble men. As clever and manipulative as the Desire Demon, with a penchant for cruel irony that is almost human. While the demons of desire largely engage in the bribery of mortals, pride will use mortals' own best nature against them. Clever men outwit themselves. Strong men crush themselves. Humble men forget themselves. Jealous men fear themselves. They turn corruption and ruin into an art. From Beyond the Veil, Spirits and Demons by Enchanter Myrdromel. Oh wow, I managed to read it. I love the chest hair. Who doesn't? I hope I can play Mass Effect someday. And record it. But it's harder because I would have to play on keyboard.
Herald of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's odd for a Dalish elf to care what happens to anyone else, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. Well, all of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and no, never mind.
Ugh.
What's the situation out here in the Hinterlands?
We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
The shield is gorgeous. Oh, I didn't do the logging stand. It's fine. Hey, buddy. Oh my god, so many codex entries. I have to dedicate an entire... Why? It always freezes here. I'll dedicate an entire video to reading them. Okay, let's go. Kill some mages.
Apostates!
Aww.
The apostates have fled to the hills.
Stronghold of the apostate mages. Let the fools in Redcliffe play the good mage, as they always do. We know the truth. This world is ours to conquer. And every worthless peasant who threw a stone, every Templar who glared in disappointment at our harrowing, deserves to know it. Follow the trail to the Witchwood and find your brothers. An unsigned letter, the scratched handwriting almost too sloppy to read. Man.
Fine work out there.
I wouldn't say they're vultures, I would say they're drunk with freedom. Astrariums. Regarding your inquiry, regarding the so-called Astrariums, it is our considered belief that these are relics from a cult that existed in the pre-Andrastian era of the Tevinter Imperium. Now, what would be considered a cult in a society that worshipped the old gods? An order of magisters who believed in the destruction of the magisterium. The governing body of the Imperium that determines... it's working. Which mages are and are not given the Magister title. The members of this order wish to return to an earlier period where dreamers ruled, and evidence indicates that they operated throughout the winter, though primarily in the frontier areas. There they would lock away their secrets, caches of treasure, and perhaps even secret meeting places, though we have no way of knowing for certain. Unlockable only through knowledge of ancient astronomy, a practice that was, we understand, rather out of fashion in the late winter period. According to our investigations, each of the astrariums could point to the secret cache if one knew the 3 constellations that map to each device present at the site. Connected dwellers, I don't know, in the correct configuration, and it would be revealed. The music is supporting me. Okay. Andrastian cultists in the early Divine Age, the Order of Fiery Promise in particular. Oh, what? Oh no, I read wrong, wait. Many of these relics were sought out by Andrastian cultists in the early Divine Age, the Order of Fiery Promise in particular, and destroyed. Why? Because they believed the astrariums held together the veil, and that destroying them would destroy the veil and thus the world. Such is the way of cults of any kind, that the true reasons for what they do could never truly be understood by modern minds. From a letter written by Magister Blidinus, head of the Corial Order 512 Exalted. Well, let's bring down the veil. Constellation Judex. Depicted as a downturned sword, the constellation Judex is oft called the Sword of Mercy in common parlance, even though the sword image was assigned to these stars long before Andraste's time. Judex referred to the concept of justice in ancient Tevinter, and the downturned aspect of the sword indicated a guilty verdict, which in those times generally translated to execution. Obviously, with its modern meaning and use as a symbol by the Templar Order, the old interpretation is frowned upon in scholarly circles. From a study of Theodosian astronomy by Sister Oran Petrarchius.
Strange.
Where does this lead?
Is there a way through here? Oh. Ooh. Right. Oh. Hello. Oh, that's cool. Oh, she didn't kick him.
fighting between the mages and the Templars has cost too many innocent lives.
Oh. Maybe, but as a pro mage. What?
You know,
oh, it's level
not
8.
Every dwarf likes caves.
Let's fight it. Okay, I get it. I shouldn't be here. I'm gonna go away after this. Don't worry, game. Oh, so about innocent lives. I know that. Mages were innocent before they were forced into circles and forced to spend their lives there, living in fear and all that, you know? Oh, oops. What was it? Where is it? Where could it be? Oh well. The Templars were probably innocent too when they first started out. I'm not gonna be, you know, completely biased.
Excuse me, have you seen another Inquisition scout? Elven woman, answers to writs.
You said your friend hasn't reported back.
Well, she was supposed to be checking on some apostates. I'm on duty here, or I'd go look for her.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
We even have a codex about foot soldiers. I know I don't have to read them, I know, but I wanna. Okay, I wonder if I can take these on. Shouldn't be too hard, right? Right? Wait. Aww. Oh, I didn't do anything. Oh. Of course there's a next wave. Oh, don't die, don't die. Almost died. See, if I was an archer, I would enter stealth and disrupt the rift. But we have to make do. But there are other advantages to being a warrior. Oh, she has my hair.
My husband and stole the ring from his finger. They deserve to die.
You're saying the Templars attacked your husband?
Aye. He was digging out a
Oh, I
stuff.
love your clothes.
The fools couldn't tell a shovel from a mage's staff. Had to be safe, they said. Rebels everywhere attacking by surprise, sick bastards. They took the ring I gave him on our wedding day in case it was magic.
Yeah. Look at this, how beautiful it is, and there's a burning house. Okay, let's go to the burning house. I see you, Elfruit. You can't escape. My looty eyes. Oh, hello. So am I. Excuse you? Oh, come on. No, not him. I need more guard. Desperately. Page from a journal. Edges scorched. The Templars were attacking the peasants we'd taken food from. They wanted to make certain that everyone fought to the death rather than help us. We took them by surprise with ice and lightning, and several were dead before they even saw us. So much for all that Templar discipline. The brutes are off the leash just as much as we are now. Still, there were enough of them to damp our magic, and the sellswords died fast when it came to blows. We've fallen back into the peasants' home. It's sturdy enough in here, and it looks like the peasants didn't give up all their food after all. The door's locked, and the Templars gave up trying to force it after we killed the last fool who tried. I can hear them out there, doing something out in the trees. Whatever they try, we'll be ready. We're never going back to any circle. Even real Templars couldn't stop us, and these glorified bandits are no better than we are. From a page scorched around the edges, apparently torn from a journal. Wait, but... Oh, oops. I wanted to look if there are bodies, and I almost became a body. I may have a no-fall damage mod, I'm not sure, yeah, I don't care.
What's with the skull?
Oh no. Yeah, I know. Fine, let's do it.
The skull illuminates certain objects in the distance. I am not familiar with such magic.
Of course, it had to be a skull that lights up creepy shit.
Of course.